Selena Gomez has faced heavy backlash since she released a statement on the Israeli-Palestine conflict.
Part of me does not want to go as far as to say that Selena Gomez is a narcissist. Does she have narcissistic tendencies? Yes, she does. But I don't think she's a narcissist. She recently made this post regarding the Palestine and Israel situation. Just pause to read. As you can see, she found a way to make this topic about herself like she does in every single situation. And Selena Gomez suffers from what I like to call toxic white women tears. It's when people throw rocks at you, and then when you try to defend yourself or attack them back, they're sitting back like, "Oh my God, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm so sorry."
And given that Selena is a powerhouse in the industry, she has quite a number of celebrities coming to her defense. Some of them have been very vocal about their support, while others are solidly behind her back, but are low-key on it. Either way, one person who has been very vocal about supporting Selena in the face of social media backlash is her former flame and love of her life, Hailey's husband, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is notorious for speaking in favor of his ex, and this time is not different.
She's someone I love dearly, dude, and I'm never gonna stop loving her. I'm never gonna stop checking in on her.
So why exactly is Justin Bieber defending Selena against social media trolls again? Typically, when people begin to speak against something terrible happening in the world, people look up to celebrities to throw their weight and support behind the cause and use their influence in the best way possible. And since the conflict between Israel and Palestine took a turn for the worse, thousands of innocent people have lost their lives. Now, to draw attention to the need to end this conflict, several celebrities have been speaking on it, and to be honest, regardless of the side you are on, you are getting burned. So Justin first posted in support of Israel, then quickly ended up deleting it. He captioned the post, praying for Israel, but the image he actually used was a destroyed city in Gaza, which he must have thought was Israel. His embarrassing error was immediately called out, with one fan calling him an American hypocrite pop star. Selena, on the other hand, appears to be staying neutral, and that is still not good enough. It looks like she is not interested in picking a side and just wants violence on both sides to end. In a now deleted post, she expresses how heartbroken she was and how she is horrified by what is happening in the world and calls upon everyone to protect minors and innocent citizens. But it was the part where she said, "I'm sorry if my words will never be enough for everyone or a hashtag. I just can't stand by innocent people getting hurt. That's what makes me sick. I wish I could change the world, but a post won't." That part really had people triggered. People believe that Selena has been dishonest with her post by claiming her posting about the situation wouldn't make a difference, especially being the most followed woman on Instagram with more than 400 million followers. A single post from her would actually bring massive awareness and make a lot of difference. Many fans on Twitter and TikTok have had enough of her supposed hypocrisy and want her to actually take a stand.
Imagine you're Selena Gomez and you've been an advocate for mental health awareness. Not only that, but in September of 2009, you were appointed as a UNICEF ambassador to advocate for the world's most vulnerable children by participating in numerous campaigns, events, and initiatives. Imagine it's 2014 and Palestinians in Gaza are being bombed and killed, and you decide to speak up for them on Instagram. Now imagine it's 2023 and Palestinians in Gaza are going through a genocide and liking a post that's basically saying they should be ethnically cleansed. Imagine the very first sentence of that post literally says that they want to ethnically cleanse Palestinians, removing them completely from Gaza. Imagine a bunch of celebs sign a letter to the president asking for a ceasefire, and in that letter, a UNICEF spokesperson is talking about the condition of Palestinian civilians. And again, imagine you built your reputation working with UNICEF and other organizations to help children and civilians, but for some reason not adding your name to this letter. Imagine the Western world is standing behind Israel in killing innocent civilians, and a lot of them being children, and you are somebody who has so much influence and 430 million followers on Instagram alone, a lot of which are very young people, and you try to convince 430 million people that your voice could never make a difference. Therefore, Therefore, if your voice couldn't make a difference, why would their voice make a difference? Imagine us being so confused by someone who's always been an advocate and then finding out the CEO of your company, Rare Beauty, is a proud Zionist who not only follows IDF, but also the page that is literally advocating for this so-called war that we call a genocide. Imagine doing the opposite of trying to convince people to use their voice and go out and try to make a difference. I guess now I don't have to imagine.
Selena might not have been prepared for the unexpected backlash, which actually caused her to close the comments section on the post before pulling them down. The heat was so much that she eventually threatened to delete her Instagram page. She said, "I'm taking a break and deleting my Instagram. I'm done. I do not support any of what's going on," which only made fans angry. This time, they were calling out for trying to make the entire situation about her and trying to deflate from the real reasons her fans were calling her out in the first place. One fan tweeted, "People were educating Selena and she closed the comments, and she said she would delete her account and victimize herself when people were only asking her to use her social media to spread awareness. If that doesn't tell you something about her bad character, nothing will." Another tweets, "Selena Gomez has always been this person. Y'all just refused to see it because every time someone clocks her tea, she cries about her mental health and makes herself the victim." But Selena fans are not backing down and are taking the side of their queen mother. One tweeted, "Selena Gomez gave a statement about how she stands with the innocence of both sides, and y'all were at her throat. It has been lousy PR back-to-back for Selena, and of course she worried that it would hurt her brand. So she made another attempt to rectify the entire situation by making a massive donation to the people in Gaza. But it turns out that the whole donation has been nothing but a big lie. In the sense that while Selena is making people believe that she is donating to the Palestine people, she is actually not doing so. Fans clocked her manipulative donation when they found out that the donation was actually sent to the Magen David Adom, which is actually an Israeli society, while using Gaza as the focus of her donation. Scandalous. However, it is clear that Selena will do anything to remain neutral in the face of the conflict, because her brand, which is actually making the donation, also sent funds to the Palestinian Red Crescent Society, the International Red Cross Society, and UNICEF, who she believes would provide humanitarian needs to both parties. And now that her donations are under scrutiny and are also receiving backlash, Selena might be highly frustrated with people's reaction to her stance on the issue, as it is probably not what she expected to happen. But what people cannot understand is why it is suddenly difficult for her to take a side now. After all, she was on the side of Ukraine against Russia and wasn't concerned about being neutral in the heat of the conflict. So why now? Anyway, Selena has chosen not to take sides, at least not publicly, and she is not backing down. Several of her fans have continued to show her support during this tough social media time, saying that at least she is saying something compared to other celebrities who have kept mute or are vocal about the side they have chosen. This tweet from Selena Stan says, "Kylie, Hailey, Justin, and Kendall are all supporters. Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, and Nicki Minaj are all silent. But Selena is the one in y'all mouth? She really is a mother." It is even more interesting that Justin is also on her side, but that is not really surprising. Selena and Justin were a couple for several years, and many people still believe he is still very much in love with her despite being married to Hailey. And since they both share a deep connection and bond despite not being together, it only makes sense that they share similar political views, especially now that Justin has taken a U-turn and also called for an end to the violence on both sides. He is taking a neutral stance, just like Selena, which could be his subtle way of saying he is on her side no matter what. The thing is, Justin does not necessarily need to make a massive post about showing support for her, because that would obviously cost him his marriage and make things even worse for Selena. But he continues to do it in the most subtle ways, especially how he aligns his thoughts with hers and goes out of his way to make things less complicated for her on social media. You can even say he let her know what would be best to post by doing it first. Like he posted in support of Israel and he got backlash. And Selena, of course, has seen people post in support of Palestine and gotten backlash. so it only makes sense that she should remain neutral if she wants to get no heat. However, that has been an epic fail. Anyways, Selena seems to have redeemed herself a little bit by joining other celebrities and politically influential individuals to sign an open letter to the president calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. This has earned her much praise and caused fans to trust her again. So, what do you think? Is Selena wrong for staying neutral? Plus, do you think Justin is helping Selena make her political choices at this moment? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you don't want to miss out, make sure to subscribe to PopPlug. To know more about Justin's emotional reaction to Selena's new single, watch this next video.